Hello chatbots out there, today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys out there about what I got to on my weekend. I hope you guys are all having a lovely weekend and all having a lovely Sunday rest as well. I got up yesterday and I had some bacon butties for my breakfast, so that was very nice. And me and my older brother had watched the live action Beauty and the Beast. Love that film. It's probably one of my favourite Disney films. That and one of the One Dimensions. And my older sister had rugby and then she went off on a pub crawl with her mates. And my younger brother was at work. My mum was at, and me and my mum watched some episodes of Say Yes to the Dress and this thing called Dr. Pimple Popper, which is oddly satisfying in a weird way. And my dad was sorting stuff on the house. He went off to have a nap, and then he got up, and I tidied the kitchen up, and I then went off for a massive walk, making the most of the sunshine because it's been quite rainy recently. And then I went off and had like one of the charge shots, and I got some nature snacks while on my walk. And I am going to be showing you guys some of the things I got from the charity shop. I can't show you one of the things I got for my family friend for her baby shower, as she's going to be expecting a child very soon, so I'm very excited for her, and I can't wait to give her the gift that I got her. And so the first thing I got was this sign here that says, "When all else fails, hug the dog," which I think is so true. My dog Harves is always wanting cuddles, and he's just so adorable. Then I got some blue tack, aka hair extensions for my blue tack dolls. And then the last thing that I got was this pink velvet notebook, little notebook, which is very cute. And you know I love a good notebook. I just cannot resist notebooks like this, and it was calling me, so I knew I had to get it. So those are what I got from the charge shops, the bits and bobs that I got. And then I went off to get some lunch, and I had a pasty and a apple juice and a cream bun. Greg's apple juice is the best apple juice ever. I love it so much. And then I made my way back home, and my older brother and younger brother had a rugby game, and my dad had gone to watch, and they were back, and my younger brother and his mate were over, and they went off back out, and then my older brother took our dog for a walk and got back, and it was quite windy and dark, so I was like, I'm not going out there when it's like that. I thought I was going to end up blowing away like the nannies from Mary Poppins, because it's just been so windy at the moment, and it's quite windy today as well. And then I had steak for tea. It was delicious. I went my journal, and we sat around the living room and watched All Together Now and Casualty. And then I watched some of Doctor Who, and I watched Supernatural episode, and I went to bed, and I had a good lie-in and just had a bit of a PJ lazy day today, and just didn't really do much until the afternoon when I tidied my office up and got my laptop out and started working on some more parts of my book on there. So that's been going really well. Lots of twists and turns. Love it. And I had a bit of a break from writing my books on there. I was just writing pen to paper and just jotting down some ideas for my books and just doing some colouring pages and a few word searches in this word search book, which is like that big, which I absolutely love. Love a good word search. And then my older sister had rugby training. She got back and she'd gone to get some stuff from the shops for my dad. So she came back, dropped that off, and then went off back to her house. And my younger sister's in uni. She's back for Easter half term soon, which will be good to see her. And my younger brother has work, and he got back, had his lunch break, and then went off out because he's finished work now for the day, and he's gone off out with his mates. And it's just me and my dad home at the moment because my older brother has gone to take my mum to get some of her medicine and run some errands. And I had a nice refreshing shower, felt nice and refreshed, nice and weak, wide awake now. And I lost a few Twitter followers on Twitter. I said it wouldn't get to me, but I have a very obsessive personality, unfortunately. So that's just one of those things that I get really obsessed about and really annoyed about when I lose followers. and I just wish I didn't obsess over following on Instagram or Twitter, because it doesn't matter. There's more to life than what's on social media. There's a whole world out there, and I should live it to the fullest and just not care about it. But it just one of those things where it just really gets to me, and like just really frustrates me. I mean it now, and I keep on repeating it over and over and over in my head. I'm not going to obsess over followers on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, and I just need to keep reminding myself over and over again, because it's just not worth the stress or the upset, and it's just silly, really. And yeah, I then watched the 1984 or 3 original Annie. I think it's somewhere around that time, and it's coming to the Hippodrome. I'm going to see Matilda with my older brother in May, and it's coming out. The Annie one is coming out in a few weeks' time, which I'd love to have seen, but it's too bad I'm seeing Matilda in May, so there's no point in me seeing that in March and then that in May, and don't have the money because it's quite expensive anyway. But I'll, I've watched the film, and I've actually seen a musical before when I was younger, so it's not like I'm missing out on anything. And I'm looking forward to watching the Matilda musical. I love Matilda. I love the book, the film. It's just such a great performance of the film from the book, and I love reading the book as well. And I can't wait because I've seen clips of the musical on YouTube, and it looks awesome. And I listened to a bit of Paloma Faith, Marina and the Diamonds, Pat Disco, Kylie, and oh yeah, she's not called Marina Diamonds anymore, she's called Marina now. And I watched the Doll Store videos and Doll Store videos and some doll collection videos and some doll maker videos. And for my lunch, I had some jam sandwiches and a cup of tea, and went out there and dreamed and was watching some stuff off different TV out there because my dad's in the main living room watching the rugby. And I got my main Bluetooth doll and did some dolls and dolls of Bluetooth doll photography, and did some colouring pages and some new designs and some illustrations, and watched the newest episode of Scam France. They had a paint fight that led to much more, and then they the next day they Lucas, one of the characters, main characters is Lucas and Elliot, came in to see Elliot making breakfast, and I tweeted, "What a great view to wake up to!" And I have found a lot of well, a group of people on Twitter that I get on well with, because we all love Rob Ron and Malik and Will and Sunny and some other gay couples in TV shows and stuff, which is nice. And so we're always talking about that, and we're all very supportive. And I love my little friendship group on Twitter where we talk and stuff, and it's good. So who needs lots of following and stuff? Who cares about that stuff when you are making friends and in friendship groups on there and talking about things you each love and you have in common? So that's good. And I watched one of the Lord of the Rings films. I think it was the second one, and then I watched the last bit of Dynamite 3 and watched Love, Simon. Love that film so much, and apparently they're doing a second one. I don't know what that will include, but who knows. And also watched some episodes of The Simpsons. Love The Simpsons, haven't watched that in a while. And I then played on Minecraft and played on Minecraft on DS and some cards and board games. And then I was watching 101 Dalmatians. Love that film, and watched Tangled as well. Pascal is probably my favourite character of that film. Love it. And I then was listening to a little bit of Kylie and a bit of Madonna and a bit of Missy Elliott, and I went onto my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, tweet a bit, post some pictures on my Facebook and Instagram, and chat to my mates on Facebook, and I had a cup of tea and sat with my blanket on and read some Vogue magazines and some Harry magazines that I collected over the years, and worked on some illustrations, and was watching some episodes of Escape to Country and Father Brown and have caught up on that now on BBC iPlayer, and also watching episodes of Midsomer Murder. Love that show. There's a new episode coming out tonight. It's either tonight or tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. And I am now off to go finish off working on some new illustrations and doing some more Dolls and Dolls and Beautiful Dog Free and working on some more of my book. And yeah, I hope you guys have had a lovely weekend and have all had a lovely Sunday and that you're all having a lovely rest and enjoying yourself. And that you all have a great week ahead. And I shall see you in the vlog very soon. Bye.